Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First play and a first pass for Cousins. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
They'll start by running the option to the right. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second down and 8. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
They'll start with the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jackson.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey already? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins, complete. Smith has it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And it's knocked knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Cousins throw complete there to Smith.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings have taken the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Cousins will try and throw. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Jackson, option right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make, but sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here's Cook again.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Fourth down, Cousins. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Jackson now. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Dancing to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Drop for a loss of 7 on multiple defenders.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Jackson's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tucker's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within a couple at 8-6 now. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Cousins on first down.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And he'll be correct. Field right around the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Set at the line for this next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple on the scramble, and now it's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush. rush, and down he goes. Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Ravens send their punter around now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Play fake. Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Cousins. Under pressure, they got him again. Roquan Smith dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 23 yards for the touchdown. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
That's caught at the 1. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion, and it pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
They're going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They go play action now. Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 25-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Jackson running again. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
13.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
On play action, Cousins. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. So quickly on the way up at the 40-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Cook. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Cousins going to bring his guys up for the two-point try. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's Jackson.
Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Throwing, Jackson.
And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. Probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So it's a win for the Vikings, and it was Kirk Cousins